Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you. Face down on the floor. I told you. You don't have it.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Carter. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Brown with the bucket.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now, here's Doncic inside. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a three-point game. At the elbow, it's Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Here's Carter, and the layup's good off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Pass to Porzingis, the three, and again, Boston with the triple.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Here's Brown, following the basket by LeBron James. On the wing, Brown. He has 5. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out to Doncic. James, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now LeBron, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to James. And they take the lead. James has got his second bucket tonight.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
He had a nice open look right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game.
Aggressive work by Carter there. Good play. They touch him up a little bit, but he was not going to be stopped.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Goes up the baseline, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 18 points. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Take a look at the Knicks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Doncic passes to Reeves. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Celtics. The drive by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Doncic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Springer, the pass to Martin. A 3 from Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Now here's LeBron. Guarded by Porzingis. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. And the basket by Hauser.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And that one is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Springer. Step back shot. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's James. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by Porzingis. Driving inside. Here's Springer. And the layup falls. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Vanderbilt with the screen.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Goodwin, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Brown. Then there's Hayes, and it's Caldwell Pope in at 2 guard. Brown the pass to Hayes. Bank shot, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaylen Brown. David?
Guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
5 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Martin. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Los Angeles. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
You know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. No one covering. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Count that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Martin wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 7. A floater. And it's blocked. It's Martin on the wing. Shoots from the corner. Count that bucket. Martin's got 4 this quarter. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Luke Cornett. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Torrey Craig. And then for the Lakers, LeBron's checked in for Hayes. Trey Murphy comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Clark. LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body, and this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Here's Hauser. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And he nails the third. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Horford. Back to James. Here's Vanderbilt. The Lakers moving the ball around. Goodwin finds James. Nice D from Porzingis.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Martin. The three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Really starting to find himself now, guys. After getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's LeBron. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Porzingis. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
LeBron James on the wing. to Goodwin. Over Porzingis. And James with the basket on the assist by Goodwin. LeBron's got 14 points.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side, Horford. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Screen by James. Doncic kicks to James. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered closely. James in the post. Dinwiddie with the steal. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. White looking around. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Busted. No good that time either. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And what a treat for the fans. And for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
And the Celtics making a change here. Peterson's checked in. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Carter sets the pick for James. The dish to Carter. That one drops for him. 10 points for Wendell Carter.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
White up top. Last game, 26 points. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
What's there to say? LeBron is getting anything he wants out there. This is just the kind of dominant performance we've come to expect from him.
Looking unstoppable, and now we know he just gets stronger as the game goes along.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
And with the event right around the corner, time to practice shooting off those racks.
Rack City, you know what it is. Got to get them up. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Back to White. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Outside, White. That 3 off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. And he comes up with the deuce. Porzingis has got 9.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's James. LeBron fights his way through.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And, Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Whoa! James showing the range.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Boston again missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's James, and it's in there. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
First in blocks, and they keep a lid on opposing teams' offense overall. They are 10th in points allowed. That's a testament to their schemes and commitment on that side of the ball.
And Greg, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. Lakers leading by 17. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Dinwiddie passes to Hauser. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Celtics making a change here. Martin's checked in. And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 19. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock, and they get it. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Doncic passes to LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
And there's the pass to Hauser. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Timeout called the Lakers. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. James, a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside, James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Celtics trail by 21. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Martin kicks to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Doncic. Hauser misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Springer, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Martin. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Springer, the pass to Martin. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. LeBron passes to Reeves. Can't connect from short range. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the paint, here's Cornett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Doncic with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and James throws it down hard.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Martin up top, guarded by Doncic. And it's Martin missing. And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
Doncic outside. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top, running away with this one. And when we reach... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Luka Doncic out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's LeBron James.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And he makes that one.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Martin against Doncic. Martin kicks to Craig. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kicks it to Martin. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Boston now. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Martin.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Offensive rebound. Martin kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, covered by Martin. Hayes, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Hayes with the screen for Goodwin. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. On the wing, Dinwiddie, covered by Hayes. Outside, Horford. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Goodwin with it, working on Horford, and Hayes throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So it's the Celtics now. Outside, White. Passes to Porzingis. Outside, Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Hauser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Hayes, no good. Celtics shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Dinwiddie, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
But shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfect.
Dinwiddie left side. Over Goodwin. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Boston's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against Boston.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Porzingis can't hit. The Lakers on offense. Here's Goodwin, and it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis, banked in off the glass.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Goodwin dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Vincent. Here's Hayes. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.